All right, welcome back. Keith Carson joining us. We have this beautiful shot of Eustis again.
Yes, it looks more real today.
It does, yeah. Yesterday, if you saw us, the reflection was insane. I mean, even look on the monitors here. At least you can see the ripples in the middle of the lake.
Right.
But it's that time of year. You made the point yesterday. It looks like almost maybe like it could be forming ice, at least yesterday.
Yeah, which, think about it. So the way ice is formed, we don't really have time for this, but water molecules slow down so it can appear more glassy as you get to that point. That is a pretty shot, though. I love that.
Yeah.
Eustis, good spot. We had a weather watcher in Eustis for, Betty in Eustis was this weather watcher we had. She lived into her 90s. And she would call in every night. So anytime I hear Eustis, I hear, this is Betty and Eustis. That's how she would start.
That. Betty and Eustis.
So very reliable. All right, it was chilly out there this morning. We're into the upper 30s, so around 40 degrees in most spots. Berlin sitting at 38. Rangeley's thermometer has been out for a while. That's an FAA thing, not an us thing, unfortunately. Visible satellite showing clear skies across much of the state. So really good looking afternoon out there. We have discussed at length how the sun becomes pretty ineffectual when it comes to temperatures this time of the year, but it still is a mood booster, right, to see all the sunshine that we're seeing out there right now into the afternoon. Sun sets, it's clear the first half of the night, partly cloudy the second half. That should help keep temperatures a little bit warmer than they've been the last few nights. We've seen really widespread 20s and quite a few teens the last two nights. We shouldn't get quite that cold tonight, closer to freezing along the coastline. Tomorrow, some clouds start in the morning and then we end up with some sun in the afternoon. Temperatures get closer to average for this time of the year. Call it 50 to maybe 55. I don't think too many of us will get to 55 tomorrow afternoon, but it will definitely be warmer and we'll get back into the sun later in the day. We start on Saturday with a good deal of cloud cover, and we've got a front we have to drag through on Saturday. Could be a sprinkle, even a flurry in the mountains, but as that front goes downhill, it looks like it diminishes and kind of washes out to nothing. And so we end up with the day in the mid and even upper 50s. Saturday afternoon looks quite pleasant. And then on Sunday, we'll see an increase in clouds with an isolated sprinkle here Sunday afternoon. I don't think there's too many of them around. So considering the fact that this weekend we have to get through two fronts, cold front and then warm front, we're not doing too bad overall. There isn't a lot of total moisture here to work with, so we end up seeing a decent weekend still. Here's that shower chance on Sunday. I mean, there's not that many of them. I think a lot of us end up dry. It is a bit cooler, though, on Sunday, right around 50 degrees as opposed to the mid and upper 50s that we'll see on Saturday afternoon. Next storm system moves in on Tuesday. That's looking more and more like a warm sector event, meaning warm fronts up here, cold fronts here. So the entire state should see rain overnight Monday and then showers off and on Tuesday, but I don't think it'll be a big impact for us. We'll watch mid to late week. There's something kind of sniffing around there on Thursday. Not entirely sure what to make of that yet, and it don't have to be because it's a while away still. So the weekend again looks decent. I think Saturday afternoon is probably the best part of it. Sunday's okay with an isolated shower around, and then clouds increase on Monday. Showers likely there for Election Day, which is a better solution than we had before when there's some snow involved, and colder on Wednesday. Might try to pop temperatures back up by late next week, but that's going to be a relative thing this time of the year.
Yeah, but Saturday looks nice.
Yeah, I think especially Saturday afternoon, at least because as I arrived on November yesterday and you learned about this ongoing beef that I've had with November for a long time. This still is, this still isn't that bad by November standards.
No, it's not. We'll take it. I'll hear about your beef later on in the month. All right.